Saturday the 15th of December, starting with the Dow this morning. Interesting pattern here. It's not looking very good right now for the market. Basically we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4 and a 5 as a first wave down. This was my alternative count, but now with the recent action I've changed this to my primary count. Followed by an ABC 2 wave with the actual C wave failing to take out the A wave, which is a sign of weakness. I'll expand this a little bit. Alright, so from this peak I'm calling wave 2, we've got a pretty clear 5 wave decline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus this 1, 2, and a 3 down to there, then a 4, and then this 5th wave coming in here. So a clear 5 to form wave 1 of 3. We've then got an ABC, which is pretty clear. I put a question mark there because there are 2 counts here. The key level is this level here, around 2, 3, 8, 9, 5, thereabouts. If that breaks next week, then we could actually start falling sharply into Christmas. It's also the expiry week next week, which tends to be a little bit quieter. A lot of traders go away on holiday, which can make thin markets. What we might see is a bounce. I've been talking about an ABC coming in, so if we saw that bounce, we'd have an A, a B, and a C coming into there, maybe around 25,000, which would be a great shorting opportunity, I think, to start the new year with. We've spent the whole year going sideways, really, but the pattern here is very negative, suggestive that it could either break away straight away, or that we might see this rally, given that it's Christmas time, given that we've got expiry next week. So it may be another flat correction, so it may just get around here, but no more than that. But it could just break down. Certainly there's key support here. It would be quite surprising. I'm not sure we've ever seen a significant fall just before Christmas, and I say never. I guess it's, well, I don't know, I haven't researched it, but I'm unaware of any such action right before Christmas. It's not normally the time of year when such things happen, but not much is normal these days, I don't think. Anyway, that's looking quite worrying. Similarly on the DAX, this is the hourly chart. So we take this decline here. It looks pretty impulsive. I mean, it could be the end of something. If it's the end of something, you'd expect to see a impulsive rally here rather than this correction. A, B, C. Corrective move down to there. Same kind of parameters really. We've got this support around 10, 5, 8, 8. So we could easily see another C wave down there to test it, and then maybe a C wave rally. I guess I'm tending towards the rally scenario rather than a collapse before Christmas, but as I say, these markets will do what they want to do. I'm still using my 6633 system to follow declines and rallies, in fact. And it could work really well if we do fall away sharply. Alright, FTSE is similar with 5 down from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by an A, B, C. This is rather unclear, so this could be a B wave, so we've got the same parameters. FTSE looks a little bit stronger in the sense that first it started with an ABC earlier in the year, and it's a fair way off this low there. So again, this is about the same parameters overall, but I think a rally looks more likely on FTSE, even if we fall back a bit first. So maybe that and then that. Well, gold also looks good to me. I mean, it does look rather corrective just as a whole, but when you look at it in detail, you've got the 1 and the 2, and then a 1 of 3, ABC 2 of 3. Now there's decent thrust up, 1, 2, possibly 1 of 3, 2 of 3, but still need some confirmation in a decent rally up. But let's have a look at this decline just in the shorter term. Okay, quite a deep test, but I mean, that's an ABC, a flat A wave, pretty much flat, followed by this B wave, followed by a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perhaps. I think if that low there around 1233 gets broken, then that would certainly raise question marks So I prefer to see it to move ahead from here, and develop a head of steam and take that the high out at 12.51. So another extreme stop here might make sense for those of you who are trading this market. All right, Bitcoin. About a month ago, I was calling for a low in the range 2.5 to 3.5. Saw a nice spike that down here, down to 3.5, a slight penetration. And I thought this could be the thrust up, but it turned into a correction in the end, ABC. I think that was actually a fourth wave. So it was fourth wave on the way down. We've now got a 1, 2, 3, another ABC, 4, and now we've got this final, I believe, fifth wave coming in. 1, 2, 3, may now be over with a 4, and then a 5, with target areas 2.5 to 2.6 at the moment, that kind of level. I mean, we actually take the move here from 3.6 down to 3.3, about 300 points. That would suggest we just break below 3,000. So say 2.5 to 3 as a ballpark figure. Now, it looks therefore at this chart, looking at this chart, we should see a low probably the next few weeks. And that low, I think, will be significant. I posted a chart in the ICO room, which actually I'll show you in a minute on here, which sets out the declines of Bitcoin and the rallies. And the declines have been large, and the rallies have been much larger. And I believe that this is a significant event, and with a fairly small investment, people can make a lot of money over the next few years. I mean, the Uhura system I mentioned to you, take £1,000, turn into £1 million. I believe is feasible purely because of where this market is and what it's done, and based on what Bitcoin has done over the last 10 years. It had its 10th birthday in October. I mean, all you do is behave in the same way in the next few years, and 1,000 to 1 million is actually a feasible possibility. It may sound ridiculous, but based on the performance of the market, it's what you'd expect to see. Okay, this is the chart here. Basically, you can see that you got 4 rallies so far. The biggest being 49,000% up. And the smallest being 1,600% up, and the one that ended last year being about 10,700% up. The declines also being significant: 93%, 71%, 85%, 82%. But basically all we've seen is sort of business as usual as far as Bitcoin is concerned, and you've got the dates here as well. So the rally that I'm expecting, as long as it falls in line with what's been happening, and you'd expect Bitcoin as it gets bigger to become more stable. So you'd expect the rallies to be less impressive on each occasion, perhaps, and certainly we're not going to see another 50,000%, sadly. We may well see something that's approaching 10,000%, possibly. It does depend. I mean, but it also, of course, Bitcoin may be more stable and will rally less, but there are lots of altcoins, and some of them are only pennies. And they have a lot more volatility, so they'll lose more as it goes down, and the prices are quite silly in some cases now, in the fast sale prices, and they'll go up more as things go up. So it makes a lot of sense to allocate a small amount of capital, which may be £1,000, maybe £5,000, maybe £10,000, depends on your situation. Obviously, the more you put in, the bigger your chance of success, to possibly change your life significantly, and of course your family's lives, and etc., etc. It's something that personally I've always been very client orientated, and I want people to be successful, and I want to help them if I can. So if anyone would like to give me a ring on this, or you want to understand more about what I'm talking about, and you want to get involved, then feel free to give me a ring, have a chat, and I'll fill in any gaps. I mean, I can't really reassure you that the future is unknown. We don't know the future. All we know is what has happened in the past, and we can put ourselves in a position where, by risking a small sum, which won't affect our lifestyle, we might have a much better life going forwards, or much better opportunities going forward, I should say. Money's not everything, but if you have a certain amount of cash, it does open a lot of doors and allow you to do things that you may want to do, etc., etc. Anyway, I'm not going to really convince you about that. But that's basically the whole idea of Uhura, is to risk a sum that won't change, it won't affect your lifestyle at all, really, with the possibility of making a significant sum of money, which is what, based on really this chart. So this chart, if you like, what Bitcoin has done, illustrates what is the best guide we have to what will come next. And institutions are certainly getting involved. There's ETFs, there's a lot of infrastructure been going down into place, compliance, etc. Which compliance is good for this market. Anyway, I think I've said enough about that. So if anybody would like to have a chat or get involved, there is a link actually, but you may want to speak to me first, perhaps. And it's obviously a personal decision. I'd be very happy to discuss it with you. Anyway, that's the end of today's report. Hope you found it interesting, useful. Back to the report for subscribers on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.